Folks, welcome to the Jake Feinberg Show, joined here by an incredible band leader and musician, Dan Horne. Welcome back to the program, brother.
Hey.
You know, I'm going to go through the 4 L's with you, but I'll do them backwards. In terms of the lineage of your bass playing, who was the first player that you got off on? Was it Jocko, or was it an upright player?
No, it was probably more like, you know, John Paul Jones, or like, Noel Redding, you know, that kind of.
Wow, so
like,
British to a degree?
I was like, 12, and I liked that kind of stuff. And what's his name? Geezer.
Dude, you're blowing my mind right. I'm not. This is out of my pocket, dude.
Yeah.
So, why did it appeal to you?
Well, because I was like a rocker kid.
Yeah, but I thought it was more. Well, I guess that spans. So that was considered rock.
Yeah.
So when did you first discover Jocko?
I mean, I'm not like. I was never that into Jocko. I don't know that much. It wasn't like learning his stuff. Yeah.
Well, like.
It was more that like we had similar hair cut and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The physical build, right? That,
But,
totally, exactly. No, I don't even know why.
I never learned how to play any of that stuff.
I think that's because the physical resemblance, not the playing at all. Recently, do you find yourself? Do you have time, and do you even have desire to listen to other music?
Yeah.
If so, what are you listening? What are you getting off on bass-wise these days?
Oh, I don't know.
Or musically?
I'm trying to think of anything. I've just like.
Project your voice just a little.
Oh, sorry. I haven't been like going that far into new stuff lately. I'm just, when I want to listen to music, I just kind of go back to my, I can't think. I was listening to Sonny Chirac recently. That's kind of fun. Just kind of like.
You listen to just the and like.
What else? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious also about like the recent Circles tour. Do you sometimes I perseverate on music, but I'm a fanatic. I'm not a musician. Outside of doing a project like a release of a recording, are you somebody that's like, I got to go back and listen to? Do you listen to to your music?
To my music?
To Cass Circles,
to
like
Cass.
after a tour or something.
Yeah, we listen.
What are you listening for specifically?
I mean, I don't like to really analyze it too much.
Right.
No.
It's like a highlights thing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, mostly I watch like videos that other people post, or sometimes there's like somebody records the show on archive or something, and I'll go listen to that.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't get too analytical or critical because that's stressful to do that. So I just try to keep going forward.
You're proving that through your actions, man. I mean, tell me why or how what is this life like? 15 days, 15 nights, touring. A lot of people in my mind aren't touring because this is too hardcore.
It's kind of hardcore. It's stressful. I mean, but it's not. I don't know.
Is it important to surround yourself with a good team?
Yeah. We have the best team.
The best team.
We,
Give some shout outs to the team that doesn't show up on the bandstand.
Oh yeah, well, it's Ethan Chambers, who you met, and Tessa, our tour manager. So they do a good job of alleviating everything other than us like dealing with our own instruments and normal life. So it's not that different than normal life, really. You can make it out to be more than it is. I mean, it's like instead of sleeping in our house, we sleep on the tour bus. But I don't know. And
I did.
This tour was fun. We had one day off, and so we went and parked the bus in an RV park on the Klamath River. Instead of going to like a hotel parking lot, we did that. So that was a really good way to kind of chill and unwind. And
I saw some BD put up some videos of like a bear, or like a koala. I don't know what it was. It was a raccoon or something. I don't know.
I think we saw a sea. We saw. Oh, it was an otter.
It was an otter.
Yeah.
You bring out the nature, man.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of seals, otters, banana slugs, all that stuff. That was fun. And I cooked for everyone. I made some trout for breakfast. And we had chili for dinner, and it was fun. But that doesn't happen too often. Like this, usually we play every night, and it's kind of weird because, I almost felt more tired the day after the day off, because you get so used to just keeping going.
You lose it becomes a routine.
Yeah, so it's like, are the Giants going to be okay after not playing for 4 days?
Dude, let me tell you something about the Detroit Tigers, dude. We swept the A's in 05, had 10 days off, got swept by the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I think they'll be competitive. But, I mean, as the band leader, I was talking to John Lee Shannon. I interviewed John Lee, and he said, I mean, you don't tout it, but a lot of what goes into the sort of the presentation, circles I'm talking about too, but just in general, you do a lot, but you're not a big talker. Have you always been like a actions speak louder than words guy? Yeah. I sometimes have a tendency to be a little the other way around sometimes, dude. But I just want you to talk about it, because you know what, man, like, I wouldn't show up if I didn't really respect your point of view, man.
Well, I have a high standard, I guess, of presentation. So, and a lot of it's just in my head, like stuff that I like. So I end up setting up, backdrops and mirror balls, and I make sure all the road cases are like not on stage, and I'll be like fixing the wheels on a road case, or like, I like to keep busy, I guess. Omar was making fun of me about that. He's like, you just have to find stuff to fix.
You know what's funny is I'm writing a book with the drummer from the Blackbirds, which was a funk band in the early 70s, Keith Kilgo, and his dad was the same way. Miles would be sending him out for chitlins, but he'd also like mow the lawn, fix this, and he kept everything. I mean, do you find yourself keeping bolts for times when you're going to need them?
You got a 9-volt battery.
I did. There you go, man. I was just going to say, like, how do you stay in the moment with projects that you want to grow in? I guess that's the question. Like, how do you let other people figure out those things, playing bigger venues, having more maybe normal tours with, like, whatever? I don't know. Like, how do you stay in the moment but yet also try to keep pushing forward?
Yeah, we have a team that takes care of stuff.
So they basically let you worry about the music.
Yeah, totally. And
because I think that gets lost sometimes. So they take care of everything.
Yeah, Austin does a really good job with all of our like merch stuff. So
there was nobody at the table last night.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna volunteer for that, man.
He does the designing and all that stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just worry. I mean, he likes doing that. I like fixing amps, and then everybody, has their own things they do. So yeah, we try to stay, everyone has a role. You got to delegate. It's all about delegating.
It's true. I just wanted to ask you about your concept of love, how you bring love to the world, Dan Horne.
You gotta.
What do you do?
You give what you take, right? I don't know.
You feel like it's great to make a difference on the bandstand.
Yeah, I mean, it's people always say they need it, they need the healing. So, we try to give it to them, and we try to stay. We stay honest and true to ourselves and play music that we like doing, and then I think that's all that translates. And try too hard after that,
Dan Horne, just one. Can you please tell Omar to get rid of the music stand tonight? I'm not sure why that's there. It's blocking my view of his ability to play.
Well, he got the little skinny one.
And by the way, can you give a shout out to the new guitar, the cat on guitar?
Oh yeah, Ryan Richter. He's played with Austin forever, so
He plays in the Western All Stars?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice addition.
Yeah.
All right, well, looking forward to the show tonight. Dan Horne, thank you, brother. Go Giants, man.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Go Giants.
Peace.